Mathew, good evening.
Hi, Daniel. Hi. So I'm having a problem with a rescue dog that we took in on March of last year. When we got the dog, she'd been brought over from Bulgaria in 2024 and with a foster family for a year, and then we took her on, and we weren't told of any issues or any problems with her prior to getting her. When we did take her home, we noticed she had some issues with the outside world, very scared, stressed, terrified of new people, places, things like that. We took her to the vet, and after a couple of months of trying to help her, they eventually recommended specialist behaviourists to try and give her some therapy. The price of this was very, very high, so we looked at going to the insurers for this instead.
Does insurance cover that sort of thing? Yeah,
the insurance would cover it. The problem we've got is the vet have told the insurers that she had these problems back in 2024, and essentially before we took the policy out, we even had the dog. And because of that, the insurers are refusing to allow us to authorise the claim on the insurance for the condition and blocking us from making any further claims.
How does the vet know that she had the condition in 2024?
We don't know. That's the thing. So the wording they've used to give to the insurance company is the wording that we've described her condition now with her current state, not the state when we got her, if that makes sense. So it's like they've taken the current wording and said, this is how she was in 2024. But they never met. She'd been with another family, for a year before we got her. The vets only met her in 2025.
Tell me again when you got her?
March of 2025.
Right. Will the vet not correct the letter to the insurance company? No,
they're saying that her behaviour, that's the way she is, and it still stands, essentially. They're refusing to update it, even though we're saying it's wrong, and they didn't know what she was like the year prior. And we weren't aware of her in that state when we picked her up. We didn't know. On the day we picked her up, they told us she could be wary of new people, but that was it. We didn't know that she had all these...
Yeah. I mean, no one is suggesting here that you have misdeclared or done anything wrong. But if the policy genuinely doesn't cover pre-existing conditions, and it probably wouldn't do, I haven't seen it, but it probably wouldn't do, I'd be astonished if this wasn't a pre-existing condition. Surely the vet's right.
Well, that's the thing. We don't know. We don't know what she was... The foster family said that she wasn't like this with them for the year that she was with them, but she was with other dogs. We don't know exactly, but they didn't say that...
Can you get a letter from the foster family?
But yeah, we're in contact with them, so we should be able to do that.
Well, I mean, that might help, and send it to the insurance company, and then I'd go to the finance ombudsman to complain about the insurance company's decision. But this isn't something I'd want to litigate, because just common sense suggests that if you have a dog that's a rescue dog, there were probably, I know not guaranteed, but probably problems with it. Yeah. And this sort of behaviour doesn't come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So I suspect it was a pre-existing condition, and although you are in no way in the wrong and you've done nothing wrong, the insurers are entitled to refuse cover. Yeah. Mathew, I'm just going to say I'm getting a lot of texts coming in saying you're amazing for taking on a rescue dog from Bulgaria. Other texts saying exactly the same point I'm making. It doesn't matter, says Kate, that you're her new person. She's the same dog. If she had this anxiety issue before you took out the policy, it's not covered, which is, I think, a more concise way of saying what I was just saying. Instinctively, Mathew, I think you're not going to get anywhere with this, but get the letter from the family in Bulgaria, send it to the insurance company, then send it to the financial ombudsman as a complaint. But I think you're going to struggle to get them to pay up.
I'll give it a try. There's no harm.
It's worth a try. It's absolutely worth a try. And well done, because it's an absolutely wonderful thing you've done.